Hello, 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 everyone. How are you all tonight?
Hi.
Hey, Katerina, how are you going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Nice to be here with you again.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Thursday nights, just relax, late night shopping over here. I was doing some shopping on the way home today, and I called into one shop, and then I was thinking going to another supermarket, and I thought, no, I'm on holidays. I'm gonna go tomorrow morning. I'm not going to queue
do it
up.
in the morning.
Yeah, that's it. Too
That's
much.
right.
I was in a rush, so I probably just would have bought junk food and forgot half of the stuff that I went to the store for. So you know how it is.
Yeah, well, we did shopping today because my husband's on holidays too. So we did it today.
Yep.
So I don't have to do it on the weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
I made sure I went to Office Works, which was bad of me, but I made sure I stayed away from Bunnings and the Crystal Shop because
Which crystal shop do you go to?
I go to Carp Denim and I go to Crystal Wave.
Oh, is that near
Grange Road, into Grange Road, into Grange Road. Yeah,
okay.
they're both lovely shops,
Yeah.
but I buy all my big size crystals. I get them from. I got a guy. I got Andy. You've probably seen him on the other show. Yeah, I got a guy, and he goes to the Gawler Market. He's at the Gawler Markets next weekend. Mystic Journey. He's an Adelaide guy.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know him.
Yeah, Andy, and it's when you go to the shops. I mean, he had a massive crystal that he was selling for like $500.
Yeah.
And you just know that if you bought it in a crystal store in a shop, you would have been paying like $1,800 for it. It was just massive, big mess.
Oh, the caves, big caves.
Oh,
Are they it? Is that what you mean?
Oh no, this was just like a amethyst point, and it was about it was the main amethyst was like that.
Oh, all right, okay.
Massive.
Like a wand or something.
No, it was stand. It was like three pointer. What do they call? Yeah, it had like a few crystals coming off it, but it had a big main one. And I was looking at my savings, going, "Well, I don't need it, but I sure wanted it."
No, I always I get my husband to always say to me, now, do you need that today? So I have a good think about it.
Yeah, well, I learned that too. Sometimes it's better if you see something you like, is to wait the next day and go if you're still, you know what I mean, to have a sleep on it, to stop that impulse buying. Otherwise, yeah. You
could end up buying the whole shop, right?
Which is no good because I'll go to Bunnings and I'll see some tools. And then I'll think about it all night and go straight back in the next morning. So it doesn't really work for me all the time.
Right.
Here you go. What do we got? We got Rhonda. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi.
Erie Hollows. Cool name. Hello, Margaret.
Margaret, hello.
G'day, Nicole. And Rhonda again. And Erie Hollows. And we got Rhonda. Yeah. You're addicted to Bunnings? Yeah, I know.
You walk around there for hours, can't you?
Yeah, there's so much stuff.
I know, right?
And it's not like there's stuff that the house doesn't need. Unless you've got a brand new house.
Yeah.
There's always stuff to do to the house.
Oh, always.
I mean, the house I'm in at the moment's not even mine, but I'll see something that needs fixing and I'll
okay.
Out of Bunnings, I'll fix it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Well, the owners will be happy with you.
Well, not really, because it's getting to the stage, I think it's like a 50s or like a 60s house.
Oh, yeah.
Like 60s house.
Like my house.
And no one wants to, it doesn't matter how you do it up anymore to add value, because people just want to bulldoze it and put two skinny houses down it, or two townhouses. So gone are the days where you can just do up your house and it adds value. It's just, you pretty much just land value, which is expensive enough as it is now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, that would be our house too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, though, the modern houses, when you got the open plan living, it's really good. How you got the lounge room,
like
the kitchen.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Please bring me one of those, I say.
Yeah, so everyone can go about their business, and you're still sort of within arm's length of everyone.
Yeah,
turn that TV down.
The walls
Yeah.
between. That's what we got. We got walls between. So if I have to yell out to my husband in the lounge room, I got to yell out. So yeah, the open plan will be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll ask the universe for a new house. Thanks.
G'day, jet pilot girl. What is that?
She's been on Facebook jail. Oh, yep.
Oh, what did you do? You said a word that was like half naughty. You don't even have to say a naughty word this day and age. That's it. That's it. They sneeze. Kick them off Facebook. G'day, Julie. Okay, beautiful people. You know the deal. We'll read who we're drawn to. That's right.
Oh.
And if you want to skip the queue, you want to an extended reading, donate. We've got. Let me just put the other names. There we go. IntuitiveFocus Focus is my name. It's just cut off at the end. There.
Mine just says donation. Mine says donation.
Yep. They're all listed there. So if you go into the show notes and donate to who you want a reading from, and I just, oh my God, someone else is cooking in my house and it smells good. I can smell garlic. Oh.
Are you hungry? Haven't you had anything to eat?
No. I just say dinner. I'm not hungry, but just the smell is divine. Okay, people, I'm just going to share. I'm going to share me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so share us out, people. Sharon is Karen, whoever Karen is. Apparently, she's quite popular. Sure.
Okay, so how about we get started?
Yep. Just sharing the Twitter.
Muted.
And I'll let everyone else share me out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, wait a sec. I've got to send a donation to you from Carly. So if you want to do a reading, do a reading to Carly. We'll send you.
Okay. All right. Hi, Carly. Hi, Stuffy.
Okay. I'll just go over here.
Right. Let's see. Let's see what I get. Right. Well, the first card I got for you, Carly, is I'm using my Archangel Michael cards tonight. One of the decks, and I got romance angels are helping you. Love is in the air. Are you bringing some? Do you want to bring the love of your life into your life? Are you asking the universe for him? Well, there is that energy of companionship around you. So always when we think about the love of our lives, right? So what are you thinking about in regards to love of your life? Are you loving yourself enough? But what I'm receiving is that there's going to be an accidental meeting. Accidental as in you're going to want to go somewhere, but then suddenly you change your mind and you're going to end up somewhere else. And then after you change your mind and go to this somewhere else, you're just going to meet somebody who you're going to really resonate with and really connect with. And there's going to be lots of caring, lots of support, lots of, friendship, like maybe maybe somebody who's going to be able to help you bring in a new way of being. I think that's what I'm being shown. So there's going to come a day very soon where you're going to want to go somewhere, but you're going to change your mind. When you change your mind, go to the place where you are wanting to go the second time, and just go in there with an open heart, because friendships could turn out to be something magical. And soulmates, and soulmates coming into your life to even help you take the next step, to help you understand something about yourself, to bring you the love and support that you need right now. So if that's a romance, well, romance can mean anything, right? But you got to decide that you're going to be happy now, right? You got to decide, be happy now. Once you make a decision about what you want to do right now, then you're taking action, and the universe is going to open up the doors for you. So decide to be happy. Decide to want to be truly supported in love or friendship. I mean, you can love somebody and have a great friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be, a partner type relationship. You can be meeting somebody who's going to be just the best thing in your life right now. So all the best, Carly. So, believe and trust, my friend. Believe and trust that you are worthy of something beautiful, because it's coming. It's right there. Remember, when you decide to go somewhere, you change your mind, go to the second place. And have some fun. Be innocent with it. Have some fun. Hope that was helpful.
Carly, this card came up for you. Interesting. Spirit Fox, trusting your talents in changing times. Okay. You have a lot of skills. Okay. The fox is just notorious for, no matter what is thrown against it, it will survive. It will adapt. It doesn't matter. It's not seeking glory or greats. The fox, just any circumstances you put in it, it will come through. Okay. Because I've got, the final card in the reading is your commitment's being tested. I just think this is all part of a testing and growth period for you at the moment. But this card just says that you've got all the skills. Okay, you've got the talents, you've got the abilities. So anything that you're facing at the moment that you will come up against, okay, you've got it. Okay, you've got it. Otherwise, it wouldn't come up against you. Okay, but this is just a reminder. Okay, because it was upside down. So as you're going through the tests or going through changes at the moment, you're going to get some days where you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But this card is a reminder that you've got the skills to deal with anything. Okay. This came inverted. So there's just something you need to just, this is releasing the negativity. Okay. A maintenance card. This will be something overlooked. Just look around. Sometimes we don't even realize we're doing it. Some of these habits get so ingrained to us, but just double look at that. Okay, that's just a maintenance card for you. Be on the lookout. Now, I've got web connectivity came up for an action card for you. Now, this card is, apart from connecting with the people around you, it also says that as the web is one, also it means that you do not have to rely, you can have your community around you, and everyone should be around you and should connect with people that help you. But at the same time, it's saying that you don't need help. Okay, the web act is one. You're an individual. Okay, you can sit in the middle of the web and you can control everything from there. And it's not about control, but it's more about just putting your feelers out, connecting with everything, and being self-sufficient, be able to reach way beyond your means. Because the web goes out and it'll conjoin. Spider will put its web out and it'll go to the tree in different spots if it's in a tree, and it will just cover so much more ground. So this is reminding you that you yourself, by yourself, you can cover far more ground than you think. Okay. So connect, and with a fox, with this and the fox, just these cards are screaming capability. But I've got here, as I said, the last card is commitment is being tested, and your action card is meditate and contemplate. Okay, so I feel like you're going through some stuff, and you've just really got to be eyes open. Okay, and just really focus on the lesson right now, because we're all being put through lessons. Okay, and get the lesson, and then you can move on. And the message from your guide, Scott, it was inverted, so you need a bit more effort. Okay, and I know you're working on this already. Okay, they just want you to know abundance is your right. Okay, abundance in everything, abundance in happiness, abundance in what's in the fridge, abundance in petrol in the car, just abundance in life. Okay, be joyful and happy, and everything should be, I was going to say cherry, but I don't know a cherry. I hope that's helped you, Carly. You donated too soon, Carly. I take a couple of readings to warm up. Okay, who's my next victim? No, that's all right. Yeah. I'm just mucking around. Okay.
It's all about loving yourself, Carly. That's what it's all about. And then you can achieve anything you want once you start knowing that you are worthy of. Because,
Hey, Steffi.
You're a powerful light worker, Carly.
Mm.
The world needs you, Don.
She does.
Yes.
Okay, my phone's going nuts. Someone's donating. Yep.
There you go.
I've got a donated reading from Maggie. Margaret, Maggie's readings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And hey, Sarah Jane. Hey, Steffi. Hey, DP41. Studley. You tell him, man. You tell him. You donated, Cindy, you donated for Steffi. What's his donations button's not working? Okay. Some cards out for you, Maggie. Hey, Tracy.
Nice to see everybody.
Yeah. Can you see all the comments?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, yep.
And I've shared it in my light language group as well.
Okay.
So, yep. So you're giving a reading for Margaret then? Yep. That's what you're doing.
Yep. Let's get some cards out. So if you've drawn anyone, just let us know. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, Margaret, the first card I got for you is Netcaster. Preparation come to fruition. Okay. Things are going to be gearing up for you. Okay. You've been doing some hard work. You've been out there. You've been helping people. You've been reading. You've been imparting into people. Okay. Now comes a time where you're going to start to see some rewards gear up. Okay. It's rewards, and it's always lovely too, because when we work so hard and we do all that work, sometimes it's not that it's just nice to see. It's just nice to see the goodness come back, and it puts a smile on our face and reminds us why we're working so hard some days. So that's coming forward to you. See, look, the next card, inverted. Your hard work is paying off, and that was inverted, so you're struggling a bit to see that. But the card before, it says it's coming. So I know it gets hard sometimes. We do stuff and we think, it feels like we're pushing uphill, so to speak. But just a reminder that what you're doing is what you should be doing, and it's going to come to fruition, and you're going to see it soon. And
everyone's receiving healing. Got the lights on.
That's it. We're programming you to buy more crystals. Okay, Margaret, this came up again. Spirit of the Fox, the right way up. Okay, so you are a survivor. Okay, so just know that, when you're not going to see, when you're not seeing fruition, it doesn't mean that it's not coming. It doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean anything was in vain. Even sometimes you come up against doors, things take time. It's divine timing. There's divine timing for everything. Okay, everything comes when it needs to. And when it doesn't need to, sometimes it comes in. Well, that's our take. Someone rocks up when we're busy. Oh, what are they doing here? No, but divine timing is more at play. Everything happens for a reason, and you're just being reminded that no matter what you come across, trusting your talents in changing times. Okay, you've got this. It doesn't just refocus and just remind yourself that. I feel it's important. And it goes for all you people out there. Hey, Yvonne, how you going?
Hi, Yvonne.
Okay. Oh, DB Studley. DB Studley. Is that's Denny? Is it? DP. Yeah. I got on Twitch, and they have to make usernames, and
do they? Okay.
And it's mainly a gaming platform, but they do everything, readings and everything, but just some of the names that come up. Okay, Margaret, take time to breathe out. This is inverted. Okay, you're just going to put a bit more time into your overthinking. Okay, quiet place needs to happen. You need to get that on a regular basis. Okay, you need to center yourself. You need to ground. Okay, this just needs to be done. It's for your own sanity. It's to help connect you, and just to bring that balance, that back in. Because some days you're pushing yourself too hard. You're doing 100 readings for people. Okay, sometimes you just need to relax. I get to the stage in some shows where I'm like, I've been going 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like, I'm pulling the pin. I'm just worn out. And I know I can center myself and pull in the energy and I'll be fine. But sometimes I'm like, I'm done for the day. Okay, but start really focusing, Margaret, when you're getting drawn. Okay, that's, you're giving away your energy. It's sometimes you have to step away for an hour or so, or step away for a bit just to recharge. Okay, and don't push yourself too hard. It's very, very important. Okay, because we wear ourselves out, and then we gotta look after ourselves.
Very important, because If you get tired and you can't concentrate, you weaken your energy field. That's how the lower energies get in. So you must take care of yourself.
This is a jumper for you. A win-win outcome is forecast. So you got this, but just you got the ability. Your fruition's coming in, Margaret. Okay, what you're doing is not, it's going to all work out. Okay, but you're going to win. But I really feel it's important. Take time to breathe. Okay, take time to breathe. Okay, what your work's doing is all coming. And the message from your guides is make each day count. Okay. And I know what you're thinking. If that was the case, well, I should have been reincarnated as a calculator. But we still got to make it happen. Okay. I hope this helped you, Margaret.
So I've got Tracy Helia donated. Oh, you got me on the screen. Okay, so I got Tracy Helia. So let's see what. Let's see. Thank you.
I hit the wrong button on my mouse. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, Tracy. Let's see. All right. So I've got this card, ear chakra. So you're hearing. What are you not listening to? There's a message for you that you're not listening to. So maybe you need to rest as well. Have some time off. Have quiet time so you can hear the messages that your higher self wants to tell you. It's kind of like a whisper, but are you really busy? Like really busy where you're not able to have time for yourself? But there is a message for you. And these messages sometimes appear like music or sound. You could be listening to some music that you like, and in that next minute you hear a message for yourself. So what are they trying to tell you? Let's see. Okay, so there's something going on in your life that Archangel Michael is saying that you're not alone and that you're being protected and that the angelics are helping you solve the problem. But it's not necessarily a problem where it's going to cause anguish or anything. It's all about what is it that you want to do to help yourself move forward. What decision are you going to make? Right. So we're so flat out with 2 jobs at the moment. So what needs to happen is every day, even for 10 minutes, even if, now you're going to laugh at me now, even if you have to sit on the toilet, close the door and be quiet for 5-10 minutes, then you'll be able to tune into your energy and be able to hear what your energy wants to tell you. In my early days, my mentor because I worked in the corporate world, he used to get me to drink water all the time so I'd go to the toilet, right? So during that moment, he would then get me to quieten down, and in that moment, I would receive a message. Just try it out, right? But I want you to know that there is protection around you and you're being guided to the next step. So listen, trust, and know that you have the natural ability to know what needs to happen next. And also release what no longer serves you. When we hang on to something that becomes dysfunctional or it doesn't make us feel so great, it's just telling you that it's time to let it go so you can bring in what's new, okay? But what's important is that you find the moment to have a quiet time to listen to the message that you are wanting to give yourself. Now, will they give me the message? No, they're saying, Gabriel's saying, no, this is your private message. Something that's going to lift your spirit. So trust. It feels wonderful though. And always know that when you're feeling a little tired and stuff, tired, or you just had enough about something, it's okay to quieten down and not answer questions and not even give questions. Do you understand? What they're saying is it's time for you to look after yourself first. So now that I've got the crystal light bead behind me, yes. So what I would like you to do, Trace, is just sit there for a minute and just inhale and exhale and give all your worries and concerns to your higher self and ask that Archangel Michael just cut any cords that can help you become unstuck so you can move forward. So if you could do that now while you're listening. Just breathe it in. And just imagine that you're surrounded by colourful, like pinks and reds. And just calm yourself down. Calm your physical self and give yourself time to recuperate. Then you'll be able to hear the message. How's that? And, you know, always have integrity about what you choose to do, no matter what other people are saying to you. Hold it within your heart and know that what you want to do is okay as well. How was that, Tracy? Beautiful Tracy. That's the way. Push it out. You're welcome. There is somebody, Brooke, that I would like to, I've been drawn to, Rhonda K. Crawford. Is she still around?
Yeah, Rhonda, just put your name down if you're there. I'll just quickly give Tracy the other barrel. Tracy, Shield Maiden. Okay, make plans and focus. Okay, this is inverted. So more plans, more planning is needed in your current situation. Game plan. Okay. Get it down on paper. Make a plan for everything. Okay. Okay, I feel that's important. But the conclusions, your conclusions are in reach, so this answer's coming. Okay. The answers are coming that you're seeking. You've got some stuff happening around, but, you know, the answers are coming. Okay. I feel like, you know, as you move forward and as you grow and change with the times and move forward, that things are going to open up and you're going to start just getting aha moments and you're going to start realizing what you need to do in some of these situations that you're dealing with at the moment. Okay. But the conclusions, they're within reach. Okay. So that means they're in you. Okay. They're in your grasp. They're in your spirit. They're in your heart. They're in your mind. They're there. Okay, and they will be revealed to you soon. Also, I've got the Stargazer. Okay, set your sights higher. You know, and part of this is you know, the Stargazer, he looks up through his telescope and he looks into the stars, and he's looking at whole solar systems. You know, but through his vision, they are tiny, they are small, they are specks. And then you look at our planet, right, which is one of many planets orbiting a sun in a solar system, and we're a small planet. And then we're even smaller. We're like less than an ant on a planet. You know, we're smaller than a flea on a dog. Okay, but it's about perspective too, about just knowing that we're part of this beautiful universe, and just, you know, further than we can imagine or believe. Okay, and we get worried about the small things. You know, the stargazer, he's not worried about if you let the kettle on. Okay, when it's time for him to make a cup of coffee, then he'll worry about it. But at the moment, okay, just set your sights on the goal, on the game plan, and just watch the little things just fall away. They're not important. Don't give them focus. Don't give them power. You know, just focus on the big picture and just keep moving forward with that. And the answers you need, the conclusions will just come to you. They'll drop in. Things that you've been worried. Okay, but with this shield mating planning, I've got the feeling this card has to do with that. It's called Be Bold and Make the First Move. Okay. So just get some ideas down. Just getting ideas down, and then they'll come to you. Okay. Once you get more ideas down, people go, "Oh yeah, but I don't know what should I do this? Should I do that?" But sometimes we just got to write stuff out, and then we look at it. We come back, we look at it, and then you know what it's like. One day you look at it again for 100th time, going, "This is silly," and then just everything just falls into place, and you go, okay. Why? Because you've grown. You write stuff down, you make plans, and then you grow to a perspective, and you can grow into that perspective, which is right for that plans. Sometimes we get plans, we're not in the right position to execute all those plans. But that's all part of it. That's all part of the growing. It's getting there, because I've got this card following it, Tracy. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. Okay. The thing about the cactus is they survive in the harshest conditions ever. Okay. And they grow. And they're full of juice. They're full of water. They're full of energy. And they ain't much energy. Apart from the sun, there's not much happening around them. There's no water, except they're full of it. Okay. You know, they're succulent. They're juicy. Okay, and they will survive. And this card is just reminding you that you've got all the love inside you. You've got everything inside you, all the talent, all the love. You've got everything, and you're designed to thrive in these hard times. Okay, these times is when you will stand out the most. Okay, this is just a reminder that, you know, I can't. You know, if we put we start watering a cactus every day, cactus will be like, "What the crap's going on here?" Okay, too much water. Yeah, it's too cushy. Okay, you know, you end up sitting in front of the TV watching Netflix all day. No, stuff that you need to be challenged, Tracy. This is a reminder that you're a survivor. You're capable, right? And you thrive for challenge. Okay, you thrive for harsh conditions. That's not saying things are going to be hard all the time, but you grow. You really grow in it. Okay, I'm glad I'm not a cactus. Okay, there's stuff going on. This was inverted. Message from you guides, Tracy, is stay open-minded. Okay, whatever that means to you, but that's your message. I hope that has helped you.
Okay, Rhonda. She's still there.
Rhonda
K. Crawford. She was there about maybe.
Yes, she is.
Yes. All right, Rhonda. Now, you're talking about dark entities or negative thinking. Where is that? Where did you... I lay in bed, terrible negative thoughts attack my mind every night. Okay. You need to start to learn how to shield yourself and protect yourself. What are you doing to open up your energies? Are you doing tarots? Are you doing, what are you doing spiritually? Are you doing something that's opening up the dimensions around you? Because our energies around us are like doors or energetic doors when you're doing something you don't know or don't understand completely, what you're doing is unconsciously opening your energies up to a lower vibration. And also, how are you thinking about yourself? What's your self-talk like? Are you protecting yourself with loving thoughts? Apparently, you have a lot of options around you. No, nothing, but my cat tells me something is here every night. Well, that's interesting. So, but for something to come into your space, there's something had to happen for you, for your space to be open. Okay. So what's your self-talk like? Are you positive about your life or are you negative? If we are always doubting ourselves and being negative about ourselves, our energy field weakens and the lower vibration comes in. So what I would like you to do right now is just to sit quietly and inhale and exhale and imagine that you're standing on the earth. And imagine that you are placing your energies of love and support into the earth, and then she comes up with a root and puts it around your feet. Can you do that for me now? And imagine that energy of love and support going up to your heart space. And then there's a golden light around you. So I am Archangel Gabriel, and I'm standing around you and I'm clearing your space. So look at the light behind me and imagine that there is a golden light around you that's cleaning your energy right now. So imagine you're under the shower. Okay, so next time you get under the shower, imagine that you're picking up pebbles. And then as soon as the water hits these pebbles, colorful color is exploded in, so pinks and yellows and blues, right? So just imagine that you're cleansing your energy. No, I'm not negative to myself, okay? But the negative energy attaches itself to you when you are vulnerable about something. I'm asking Archangel Gabriel to look into your house and let me see. So I'm asking him and my team to go into your house. There's something in the kitchen. What's going on in the kitchen? What happens in the kitchen? Something about what kind of house are you in? A really old house? The land is really old. Something's going on in the kitchen. So what you must do is have a salt bath. You got to start protecting yourself. Don't leave yourself open. Burn some sage in the house. Get some Palo Santo and just start burning it in your house. And believe that you are surrounded, and ask for Archangel Michael to come into your space to hold you in his heart so you are protected. Because you see, I've dealt a lot with that side of with the darkness of things, and they are attracted to humans who have vulnerability somewhere in their lives. So what is it in your life that you're feeling vulnerable about? You have confidence in knowing that you are worthy of whatever it is that you want to come into your life. See, sometimes too, sometimes we get shown these things to let us know that this stuff is real. Okay, so you're feeling very insecure. So that insecurity weakens the energy field. So you need to explore your options about how to love yourself a lot more. And that's about getting educated, going, do courses on, do a course on what you love to do. That will bring the confidence into your life. Know that you're worthy of everything that you want in your life. When we feel insecure about ourselves, it's because we don't feel worthy of it. So energetically, that attracts lower vibrations. So Archangel Michael's moving around your house and in your kitchen, and that's light language, if no one knew that. So they're closing up a portal that's in your kitchen. So something happened in your kitchen that opened a dimensional door, maybe unconsciously, maybe, these things can happen whether we know it or not. But insecurity is all about self-worth, and know that you are a beautiful human being who is worthy of all the goodness in the world. Know that your confidence your confidence needs to be lifted. So educate yourself, go and do some free courses about what you would love in the world, how you would love to do it. Art. Find something that brings you joy, because that will build up your confidence. You will get to meet other people, reach out to those who can talk to you. The energy in your house, is now gone. But remember, our own insecurities can bring these things back. So remember that if you continue to feel that you are not worthy, you're going to attract lower vibration, because that's what they love. They love that stuff. They want you to be feeling unworthy, because that's loosh. That is your energy that they're taking from you. So you've got to start doing things that will make you feel happy about your life. I know there's difficulties going on, there's challenges, there's division, people are turning on each other, right? You got to believe that you are worthy of where you are and what you're doing, and that you are truly loved. That's the last card. And remember, don't dim your light just because somebody doesn't agree with you. Don't lower your expectations of yourself because somebody doesn't agree with you. What matters is that you go to sleep with a clear mind, knowing that you are worthy and a beautiful human being. There you go, Dom. And the lights will be helping. Believe that you're being helped. Blessings to you, Dom. That's been done.
Okay, that was awesome reading.
Thanks. Thank you.
I've got a donated reading from Cindy, aka Jessica Rabbit. And she's donated for reading for Steffi. Steffi, are you there? I hope you're there, because I just did a weird ass, never done before card pull out. Okay.
That'd be interesting to see.
Are you running for my reading?
I don't know if he's there. Might be.
Sir Steph a lot. Yeah, Steffi.
No, he's not there.
No. Okay.
So somebody's saying here, Brooke, has Katerina got a lot of paid readings at the moment? I'm going, what does that mean? Donation.
Yeah, donations.
No.
Lurking. Tessie. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, this is for Steffi, but I've got a feeling that this is for everyone as well. This reading. Okay, the first card is Magic Guardian, but it's inverted. Okay. Unlock the magic within. Okay. This is where in these times when we're going through Lionsgate and we've been shedding, and now it's time to, releasing stuff, getting rid of the past, making room for the new. Okay. And as we move forward, it's time to fill up the cup, people. Okay. And release the magic within. Okay. It's time for everyone to release the magic within. Okay. So this is the time when we push the boundaries and we go within ourselves, and we just got to take it up to the next level. This is for everyone. Okay. Everyone. No one is excluded. Everyone, it's time to push it up to the next level. Okay. And release the old. Okay. I've got the 4 steps for doing that. A new start is coming. Well, that much is certain. And that's the whole point of going through what we just went through with the Lionsgate. Okay. And how do we usher in that? Well, when you release the magic within, the first thing you do is you ask for guidance. Okay. So we all got guidance. We've all got guides. Okay. And if you can't hear them, learn to hear them. Spend time with them. Listen to them. Like a friend, like your pets. Your pets don't just automatically love you. I know when they're kittens or puppies, you automatically love them, but you must spend time with them. You must attune into them. Okay. That takes time and practice. It just doesn't always happen overnight. Okay. So ask for guidance, people. Okay. Ask for guidance. Ask your guides for guidance. Right. New start's coming. Because if you get that one right, the next step is you'll get very close to achieving your goals. Okay. Which is to get to know your guides. Okay. But when we do that, there's no point being fake. We've got to keep it real. So the advice to help you with that is be yourself. Okay. There's no point trying to impress anyone. Tell everyone that the world's going to shit, because I bet they've worked that one out themselves. Okay. But you got to be yourself, people. Okay. And stop worrying what other people think about you. Okay. Got to stop it's look, anyone else has got a problem with what you do or the way you are. That's your problem. Okay. Unless you step on their foot, they're probably going to be in pain, but eventually they'll get over it. Okay. So be yourself, people, and the goals, you achieve your goals. Okay. Next step. Okay. Refocus. And everyone, you need to look at the big picture. Okay. This is about, when we look at what's in front of us all the time, we have to deal with things. But we must always remember that the big picture, because when we look at what's in front of us, we tend to react. Okay. We see obstacles, we react. We take things a lot more personally. We stress out a lot more because we're just looking at the little details in front of us that aren't going right. Okay. Because they're the things that we have to deal with. That's why it's so important to always focus on the big picture and understand that everything has a purpose and everything has a plan, and the small things that we deal with every day come and go. They don't always stay around, but we have to remind ourselves every day, because why do we get stressed out? Why do we get stressed out? Because we're not looking at the bigger picture. Okay. Because it's just stuff that comes along, and then we have to deal with it. So we're forced to look at it. Okay. Now, if we can't remember every day about looking at the bigger picture and why we're here and what we're doing, we're going to drag down our vibration. Okay, so rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3 is we've got to look at the big picture. Okay, it separates us from the people that are stressed. Okay, big picture, big picture, big picture. It's a must, must, must. Okay. Okay.
Great reading.
And express your feelings. Okay, that's the card behind. Look at the big picture. Okay, express your feelings. Okay, this doesn't mean this card is not about telling everyone, oh, you really pissed me off. It's not about that. Okay, just give them the evil eye and they'll work that one out themselves. Okay, expressing your feelings is just communicating your point of view. So people know your boundaries, so they can understand what you're going through. Okay, because when we do that, so many times people get mistreated by people at work or people at home and people in their families, people in their relationships, and it's not because of the other person. It's not because the other person is deliberately trying to do it all the time. Is that not everyone's a psychic, intuitive empath. Okay, they can't read us all the time. They don't know what's inside our head. Okay, most people. Okay, so that's why we express our feelings. We express our feelings to just let them know, so then they know how to treat us, or they know where we're at, and then it makes it easier for other people to navigate around us and interact with us and communicate. And this just comes down to communication. Okay, without it, it would be like that. But in summary, balance, spirituality, and practicality is a must. Okay, neither can we just go and make everything happen in the physical and neglect the spiritual. Okay, we can get as many readings as we want. We can buy as many crystals as we want. Okay, but if we're not meditating and going within, it's not going to work. And vice versa. If we can believe and pray and meditate and ask the universe to pay our rent, and you know what? If that's all we do, it's not going to happen. Okay, so we have to balance everything. Okay, you got to balance everything. Everything's on a seesaw. Okay, and we have to come to the center with everything. Okay, we can't. We've all been guilty of doing both. Okay, but we're just going to remind you that you must find a balance. Okay, and you must find a balance in that. Okay, that is the key to growth. That is the key to manifestation. That is the key to moving forward. That is the key to ascension. That is the key to everything. And it must be done. And there's no way around it. Okay, when we go to one, we get unbalanced. What happens when we get unbalanced? We fall off into something. Okay, what's the lesson? Stay balanced, and you won't have to go through as many lessons because you learned it the first time.
Yes, remember there's that loop.
Yep. The wheel of fortune or the wheel of holy crap. Again.
Well, that loop is the karmic loop. If it isn't taken care of the first time, it may take a year or two, but it'll come back. Same thing, different people, different situation, and it'll come back louder and louder until you decide that enough is enough, and you're going to look at your humanity as well as your spiritual, because you've got to embody your spiritual awareness, because that's why you're here.
Absolutely.
Much love to you, Steffi.
And everyone.
And everybody.
And everyone and Steffi, okay, in your spiritual growth and in your in the physical world, just reminding everyone that they must stay open-minded. Okay.
Great.
Just reminds me of something my mum used to say. She said, "Oh, those bloody hippies are so open-minded, their brains would fall out." I'm like,
Well, we don't want our brains to fall out, but
No,
I get
we
what
don't.
you're saying.
Okay. That
All
was
right.
I just have to remind everyone that that was a reading donated by Thank you, Cindy. You're a generous, lovely person.
Yes. Okay, I've got a reading for Sarah Tony. Sarah, where are you, John? Say hello. Yes, Sarah. Are you Sarah Joyce? Is that who? A donation came from Sarah Marie Tony. Who's that? Okay, well, what came up for you? Creative expression. So through your actions and through your expressing your truth, you're divinely guided to do these things. So don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to say no or yes, whatever it is. Your expression is very creative. So do you paint? Maybe do some painting, drawing, maybe look into doing some drawings, because through that you'll be able to bring through your light codes, as I call them, or information. It'll make people happy as well, because you're bringing through you know, an expression of love and support. And also, you know, this is for you personally, you know, make a peace offering to yourself. Know that we do and say things that we may not agree, or somebody else might not agree, and that's okay. But forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself for wanting to be a beautiful expression of the world, or an expression of how you want to see the world. You know, you got this card, so take that leap. Because, you know, when you say yes to you, when you say yes to source or universe, however you want to call it, and you decide that you're going to put into action your creative expression or your decision to go and learn something or whatever it is that you want to do, and you say yes, the universe will open the doors for you. Because what you're showing is you're expressing the need to show how you want to help all those around you. So help yourself first. Maybe have quiet moments and really feel into what it is that you want to creatively express. And also pay attention in your quiet moment. What are the ideas that are coming through? How are you being divinely guided to bring through this expression? And always just take a leap. You know, you're going to be okay. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. Your expression will bring something beautiful into your life, because you have said yes, and you've done it with integrity. You've done it with respect. And you've done it with responsibility, and that expression alone will open many doors for you. What else? Great gratitude. What are you grateful for? You're grateful for to be able to express how you want your world to be. Through writing, through painting, through drawing. But I see you drawing a lot. That's pretty cool. Do you draw? And that creative expression too, Sarah, is all about shining your brightest light. So what that means is you have something to tell the world. Don't be shy. Tell the world. Tell the people around you, express your creativity, because it's going to bring joy into other people's lives. People look up to you. They think they admire your strength. So use that strength to create an expression of love and support, and the universe will catch you when you jump off that cliff of that faith of leap, that, okay, I'm going to take the next step. Everything's going to be okay. I said yes, and I believe that it will all come out the way it needs to be for you. And the other thing too is, if there were any blockages around you, any distortion, we want you to know that they have been lifted now. So, imagine that you're laying under these lights, okay? Anyone else can do this too. Imagine you're laying underneath and you're listening to your music or you're listening to your heart, and just imagine a beautiful wave of energy of aqua blue is just coming over you, just to cleanse your energy, to clean your thoughts, so you can be more focused and you can be more creative in your expression. Because it's okay to retreat. It's okay to look within yourself, and it's okay to admit that maybe some things didn't go right. Because once you do that, you're clearing your space and you're making your borders, what I call your energetic borders, stronger. How's that? And it's time to be seen. It's time to be seen, to enjoy your life, and there's no need to hide in the shadows anymore. Okay. Use your creative expression to show the world how beautiful you are. Thank you. Hope that was helpful.
Sarah, also, don't let your past hold you back. Okay, forever changing. You've got to change with it. Okay, the problem is when we move forward and we change something about ourselves, and we grow, we can't judge ourselves by our old standards, because the whole thing's changed. We move on to a next class. We're no longer under the rules of the old class. If you're a race car, you move up to another class, you're under a different set of rules from the old class. And we're going to remind that too, because I feel like you're putting too much pressure and you're judging yourself, or you're listening to other people, because people love to drag us back down. Okay, so don't let your past hold you back. Okay, we don't need to use that as an excuse. And also remember that your thoughts create your reality. Okay, so the onus is on you. Okay, you got this, you can do it, but it has to come from you. Okay, you're the one with the power to do something about this. Okay, and the last card I got for you is inverted. So this is what you're struggling with. You are good enough. Okay, this is saying you're struggling to believe that. Okay, but when you start moving forward, you start putting action, you start to see things change. But you got to understand that you are good enough, and that's all there is. And you got to believe that. Okay, because if you don't believe that, that's when you're letting your past hold you back. Okay, that's inverted. So that's just joining to your past holding you back. You got to turn that up the other way around and start believing that you're good enough. Okay, and hope this helps you.
Use your creative ability, Sarah, to purge whatever it is that you don't like. Put it on paper, write it, draw it, paint it. That will help as well. Wonderful.
Who is AB? A donation from AB. Who would that be? Bolivero? Who is that? Is that you, Tess? Who's AB? Bolivero. Who was that? So it's just a PayPal typo?
Did you get a donation from someone?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. There you go. Tessie Marie Diaz.
Okay. So AB after breakfast and AD after dinner. Now that. Okay. Okay, it looks like for Tessie we have a
So remind me what that means.
well, the initials.
So Tessie is what has she done? Double donation. What does that mean?
She's just donated. Sometimes we do a double reading. Oh, we do. We do them all the time, but sometimes I just feel to put the old because if I did it every time, people would be like, "Oh, bloody hell, not that again." I know I got to do some more.
Okay, is this where do I help you in this one? This is what that means.
Yeah, we'll just do a reading for just do a couple of cards after.
All right.
Just to confirm it.
Sure.
Okay. You're calling me a badass, Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We've got to have some fun.
No, well, I do eat a lot of chili, so.
But we've got to have some fun, right? We've got to have fun when we do these things.
Okay. Okay, Tess. Let me just get your first card. Okay, Tess. I've got the Fox Spirit came up. Fox Spirit card. Okay, trust your talents in changing times. Okay. The fox survives. The fox just doesn't matter what's going on. Fox finds a way to come through. Okay. That's the fox has got talents. The fox will make it work. Fox doesn't care. It's not about glory. It's not needy. It just does what needs to be done, and it's a survivor. Okay. And Tess, you're a survivor. Okay. That's a skill that is ingrained into you. No matter what happens, you'll still be here. You'll still be here tomorrow. You'll still be doing what you're doing, okay? Because you can survive. But I've got the underlying energy for it is mountains. Stand your ground, okay? So there's someone pushing up. Something's pushing up against you at the moment, and it's just really stressing and testing you out at the moment, Tess. Okay, and the advice is for that is you need to stand your ground. Okay, not give in. If when we stand our ground, it's like it's about we have ideas, we have something that we believe in, whatever, and someone comes up to go, no, you got to do it this way, or they come to change what we're doing. Okay, they try to come in and they try to influence us to say, hey, you should be doing it from that way. Okay, you know in your heart what's right. You're a survivor. You know what you're doing. You've got the skills to come through. But the message is you need to stand your ground at the moment. Okay, so there's someone. It feels like there's someone coming against you. Okay, that's just going, no, I don't like what you're doing, or I don't want you to do it that way, or someone's trying to just say, oh, you're silly for doing it. I mean, we get family like that all the time because they see from a different perspective. They're going, oh, you're off to the clouds, you know, you're not doing the right, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. And, you know, sometimes we can do, hey, it's my life. Okay, I want to do it. I feel to do it, so I'm going to do it. So stand your ground at the moment, Tess. Okay, and you know the mountain has a big, wide foundation, and it cannot be moved. So you plant that feet, okay, and you know what your truth is. You stand in your truth. You believe what you believe, okay. And if someone's coming to change it, you need to be true to yourself, and you need to stand your ground at the moment, okay, and be firm, okay. Don't worry about keeping other people happy. Okay, too many times we worry about keeping people happy. We change ourselves, we compromise ourselves to keep other people happy. And you know what? Sometimes if we just stand on the ground and go, nah, they respect that and go, oh, okay. And they get over it. They get over wanting to change us. And all too many times we're too worried about what other people think. Okay. And we let people influence us in the wrong ways. Okay, I mean, it's okay to influence, explain someone, but if you don't want to take that on board and you think, well, no, I don't. Okay, it's all up to us. It's our free will, it's our choice, it's our lives, it's our experiences. Okay, and we can't make our choices based on solely to keep someone else happy. We can't compromise ourselves. Okay, so I really feel just, you'll get through anything you need to, but no compromise, you. Okay, and people will respect that, and that'll help us to find boundaries, and then people won't walk over us. It's not that people always intend to walk over us. It's if we sit there and just go along with everything, they just do their thing. Okay, it's not always intentional. So many times we put too much onus on other people all the time when they affect our lives, and it's really on us. Okay, because we're not standing in our truth, standing in our power. Okay, next card I got for you is the answers you need are coming. Okay, so you could be worried about whatever's going on. Okay, you're worried about what people. So you're worried about what other people are going to think. Hey Samantha, don't worry about what other people think. Okay, when we worry too much, I got a feeling that if you just stand your ground, right? These answers, you're not even going to have to ask the questions for these. They're just going to fall on your lap. Okay, if you stand your ground. Okay, just stand your ground first. Okay, and also, I'll get you another card. I've got a few more cards here, but I'll get you a short action. Some actionable advice for you. Okay. The High Priest, intend and create. Okay. Okay, it's okay. The High Priest, he knows his magic. He knows his power. He knows that if he wants something to happen, he has got to put intention out there, and then he has to take steps towards it. He knows all the tricks. He knows how to manifest. Okay? He's a master of his trade. Okay, and you've got to step into that power. You've got to step into that energy. We need to take control and let you run your life, and you just really take control of that and embrace that. Embrace that energy. Okay? And things will start to work out better for you. Okay. Next card I got for you. This is not happening at your life. A time to give rather than take. Okay. That's not happening at the moment. What that card is about, what it means to me, is where it's almost like we're a little bit codependent as far as the universe goes. As we're like, oh look, I need this. If I could just have this, we're like, oh look, I need a job, right? I need that to work out for me over there. Okay, which is fine. Okay, what I'm getting at, that's like expecting. Okay, which is fine. But when it's a time to give rather than take, what can we give? Well, to me, giving is, okay, I'm going to give energy to making that happen. Okay, so to me, this is all about giving energy to make things happen and not waiting for them to happen. Okay, we're going to make it happen. We're going to go out and we're going to take steps towards making things happen. That's what we give. We're going to give of ourselves to manifest things or to make things happen. Okay, so instead of sitting back, waiting, going, look, yeah, okay, I'll do this and do that, wait for them to change. No, just go, look, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take, not even just making it happen, it's just taking steps, taking steps forward in the right area. Instead of waiting for change, we become the change. Okay, so become the change that you so dearly need. Okay, because it's all within you, Tessie. Okay, it's all within you. It's in here. It's in your heart. Be the change. Be the change that you need dearly, because it's all for you. Okay, and this is don't let pride get in your way. You know what that card is? That's don't worry about what people are going to think. You know what? They'll get up. Some people might get upset when they change because they just don't know how to take it. Because basically their whole idea of how they treat you is like, what the is going on now? What's gotten into her? Okay, and we're worried about upsetting the car. Don't worry about rocking the car, rocking the boat. You know, you start rocking the boat, you know what people do? They'll stabilize themselves. If they don't, they'll fall in. Okay, but that's up to them. Okay, so don't let pride get in your way. Okay, and move forward. Okay, and the message from your guides is be yourself. Okay, show everyone who you are. Okay, show them the new improved version of you. Be the person you want to be. Okay, and don't hold back and stand your ground, Tessie. Okay, hope that's helped you.
Okay, Tessie. Well, a new moon brings new cycles and energy. Prepare for new beginnings. So what that means for you is that what's happening right now is asking you, what is it that I don't like? What doesn't serve me? So you can remove it with confidence, right? With confidence. Then you do remove it, and then it's all about, because there's something great coming into your life, right? There's something coming into your life that needs you to get rid of what you don't want in your life. That's what the universe is saying also. You can't go into something new with the old stuff, because then what you're doing is you're going to create more toxicity in the new stuff, and then that becomes another big cycle of more bad, more negative things. So have the confidence, because you have great confidence. You just need to believe in yourself and know that you're on the right path. There's no such thing as the wrong path. Everybody is where they should be. You're doing everything that you need to be doing, because you need to release the old stuff so you can gain the new, heartfelt, more expansive situations that are coming for you. And also enjoy your life. Don't worry about what other people are saying. That's right. There's no need to hide in the shadows because somebody's not agreeing with you. What normally happens is when somebody doesn't agree with you or doesn't, resonate with you, see it this way. They're just trying to show you what needs to change. Have discernment. And remember, open your heart to your own self-love. then whatever is coming into your life is going to blossom. But you need the confidence. So what I'm wanting you to know, that everything that's going on right now is on the right path, because it's helping you to get rid of what is not required anymore, so you can receive the goodness that's coming for you. But hey, you're already goodness. You're already beautiful. Just open your heart and allow more to come in. And yes, there's a lot of challenges going around. And yes, there's going to be people that are not going to like you. Yes, there's going to be people that are going to try and knock you down. But do you know the courage within you will have you stand on your feet so you can take the actions to bring in the good things that are coming your way? There you go. Everything Brooke said, in my way. Beautiful. How was that?
Good. Tessie's your head spinning now, what?
Yeah, gosh, there's so much going on energetically, and everybody is feeling it, whether you whether you clean the toilet or going to the office or you're a spiritual healer, it's for everybody is feeling it. So, we all need to support each other. We all need to love each other and know that wherever you are is where you need to be. Okay? There's no wrong or right path. So be confident, love yourself. Know that if you are dealing with the crap, it's because your universe, your God, whoever you want to call it, is wanting you to clean up your house so the good stuff can come in and say, hi, I'm here now. If you can see it that way, challenges become more the challenge stuff becomes a lot more understandable and much more ease and grace. There you go. It has to be a whirlwind, my friend, because your higher self, because you have agreed to let your higher self pull you by the hair and say, hey, what are you doing? It's time to clean house. You got to clean your energy. You got to clean your life. You got to clean up your attitude. You got to clean this. You got to clean that, because something beautiful is coming. And what happens is, if we get caught in our crap, we don't see that beauty, and it just walks straight past us till it goes round that cycle to come back again.
Indeed.
Yes, many blessings to you, Don.
Tiffany, 6:30. Are you still there? Okay. I feel drawn to you. Ooh, smiley face. I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked up on the...
Who's that? Someone said that don't say my name, just don't. Is that a real person, or is that...
No, that's don't say my name, just don't, in case you missed it. That's that's a person. That's a person.
Is it?
That's okay. It's just on Twitch TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, there's one girl that was her name a croc with a Glock.
Okay, nice to meet you. Who you are.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm new at this, so excuse me if I don't know what all these little names mean.
I have no idea either. I'm new to Twitch. I'm just learning it. Okay. Okay. Tiffany, just getting you some cards ready. This is for Tiffany. Okay. Tiffany, are you like a spiritual person at all or anything? Because these cards all came out like a spiritual, someone who's on a spiritual walk. You are? Okay. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Okay. At the moment, it is time for you to ponder and to just have a real look. Okay. And also, you know, with the Mirror Guardian, sometimes we, what we see in other people is what we see in ourselves and we don't realize it. Okay. So when we see the nasty in someone else, what we're really seeing is the nasty streak in us. Well, it's just, we see the ego in someone else. It's our ego that gets offended by it. Okay. It's just the way it works. Okay. Now this is a time to go within oneself and just, and also take note of what you're projecting out into the world. Okay. Because if you put out love and light, you're going to get love and light back. Okay. If you put out frustration and you're short with people, that's what will get reflected back to you. Okay. So this is a time to just take note of how you're handling things at the moment and how you're interacting with people. Okay. Because so much of this stuff gets mirrored off of other people. We see when we see something in someone else, it can be something that we haven't dealt with. Okay. And then we will pick it out in them and go, oh, why are they like that? And then we have a look at ourselves and we haven't dealt with the same thing. Okay. So just be mindful of that. Okay. And really look at your interaction with people and what's happening and what you're picking up. Okay. Because this is an ego lesson, this one. Okay. And ego it's something that we really, really have to master. Okay. It makes so much difference you would not believe. Okay. So just be mindful and have a look at that. Okay. Because at the moment I've got that surrender to the divine. You're not surrendering to the divine. You're not giving in your situation, current situation, you're not giving everything to the universe. You're still, this is to me, this is like you're holding on too tight to life. Okay. Okay. And so to render the divine, it's not about not doing anything. It's about trusting in the universe, that the universe will provide, the universe will help you through things, whether the universe be God, source, creation, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. This is all about putting our trust in and believing that we have a purpose, that we have a life, and we're here for a reason. Okay. And when this card comes up, it just means we're trying to control things. We're just trying to grip things too tight, trying to force things. Okay. And we've got to make effort, but sometimes we can overdo it. Okay. You know, we can be too controlling of everything. Okay. And this is just saying you need to just have more faith and just loosen your grip a little bit and put more trust in there. Okay. Because trust will help you manifest. It'll help get you the changes you need. Okay. It'll do a world of good. Okay. Because this card came out: balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay. There's got to be a balance there. Okay. One too tight won't work. One too tight one way, the other way it won't work. Okay. There needs to be a balance. You need to bring things in the middle. Okay. So it balances. Okay. But it's important. Okay. Because everything else, when everything's out of balance, we fall off. Okay. We fall over. Okay. So the more we bring things into balance in our lives, the less we fall over. Okay. And a reminder, a message from your guides is have the attitude of gratitude. This is about being thankful. Okay. It's about being thankful. Okay. And this just, when we do this, it just helps us focus on the big picture too. takes our minds. Like we're here for the experience. We're here to learn. We're here to do this. Okay, this just stops us from bitching and moan, because where our focus goes, our energy goes. Okay, so we can have the attitude of gratitude. I can list 1,000 things that this will make things easier for you. List number 1. No, I'm not going to go through them, but okay. Have an attitude of gratitude. I hope that's helped you. Okay. Hello, right?
Rainbow fart bomb. Wow.
What a name, man. That is killer.
Yeah. That's for you. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of strength. This can be for anybody that's watching right now or listening. You have the strength. Even when you don't think you do, you have the strength to get up, dust yourself, and create something beautiful. Even when everything around us feels like it's falling apart, you have the strength. Okay? You have the strength. You just got to believe in yourself and know that you're surrounded with lots of love to be able to show your strength. Is there somebody around you that looks up to you because of your strength? Because when we show strength, we are inspiring, we are an inspiration to others to make the changes that they need as well, right? You have the strength to make the changes. What's the other one? Mirrored souls. So yes, Brooke, it must be the theme. Sometimes we need to fall on our asses so we can learn how to get up and learn how worthy we are. Are we, the question is, what are you taking for granted? So when that happens, you have the strength to get up. You have the strength to know that whatever is being shown to you needs to change. Because that's what the world is doing. Externally, we are all showing each other that we need to change. And yes, gratitude. Gratitude is so important. What are you offering to the human container every day to bring gratitude into your life? What are you grateful for? What are you going to offer to humanity every day? Is it your strength? Is it your celebration for being here on this planet right at this time in this big shift? Or is it because you walk your truth, you have the strength to walk your truth, you're inspiring all those around you to speak their truth? What else? Remember, you have free spirit, you have free will. They were nice cards. So remember, celebrate and be grateful. I have to agree with Brooke. And at the same time, when you're grateful about something in your life, it can be 3 things. What are you going to offer humanity every day? Is it your wisdom, your experience, your strength, your ability to change something in your life? Because when others see you're doing those things, you can make 10 people shift and change. And that's what the world needs, right? To see how everybody around them is making the changes that they're talking about. Last card. Remember, Mother Earth is counting on us. Mother Earth is also cleansing and clearing and getting rid of all the toxicity that's around her. When you make your changes and be grateful for what you have, you're helping Mother Earth become stronger energetically to keep away the toxic shadows that come from other galaxies. Remember that. Thank you.
Awesome. So, are you telling me that, Sarah Jane, that you're Rainbow Fart on Twitch? Is it? I've got everyone to tell them. I've been pumping them, all the Facebook users, to go over to Twitch and follow, because if they go over to YouTube and they follow everything and subscribe on everything, it just helps. Oh, yep, great name. Don't change it. Oh. That's a killer name. I wish I thought of that.
Okay. I don't know what Twitch is, so.
Just another platform. It's big with gamers, but it's set out like a community, a bit like Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. There's so many out there, isn't there? Like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you can't have 5 apps on your phone to try and talk to everybody. Seriously.
No.
Yeah.
I only have about 7 or 8. But no, well, I only answer messages if someone messages, like if someone makes a comment, because I've got so many things. Unless you direct message me through Facebook or Instagram, I won't. Now, not everyone has Facebook, but if you don't have Facebook and Instagram, I think you're going to fall out of the demographics, basically, for what I'm doing. So, I mean, I haven't got WhatsApp. A lot of people use that now.
Yeah, WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. But it's true, right? I don't use WhatsApp. I use Telegram. Yeah. Telegram's not owned by Facebook.
Okay.
That's a good platform. A lot of people go there because it's outside of Facebook.
Yeah, well, I post the adverts and I post the shows on Twitter, but I haven't. Twitter just blanket banned everyone who was putting out information ages ago. I don't even use them as a new feed anymore. But
no, I don't use Twitter as well. I never knew how to use it properly.
It was good for gaining information back in the day.
Yeah.
Especially if you're into the conspiracy theory type stuff, but everything's been blanket banned.
Yeah, well, we're all conspiracy theorists in some way or another.
Not anymore. We're conspiracy factists, aren't we?
Yeah,
it's no longer a conspiracy. A lot of it's no longer a conspiracy. Oh, only if you. Well, the news tells us different, but that's because they know everything.
You're funny. That's funny. All right. I have a card for everybody. Self-worth. That's what the energies are also asking you all to do. Look at your self-worth. Are you believing in yourself? And are you trusting your intuition to know that you're worthy of what you believe in? Some things to think about.
Well, we're up to date. Have I missed anyone? You are.
Of course you are.
Yep. Indeed. You're worth being on this show. Oops. Spot that guy. Well, do you want to wrap it up? Or do you feel
drunk? Right. And always know there's always hope, no matter what you're doing, where you are or how you're doing it. And if you are falling down, remember that's just to let you see what you need to let go and get up, dust yourselves, and have the life that you want to have.
Okay. I'm just going to do for Emma and Samantha, I'm just going to pull Emma and Samantha. While you're here, I'm going to pull you girls a couple of cards each. Just because you are good die-hard fans. Unless you don't want them, I can throw them in the bin, but I'll be honest with you, I'll probably pull them back out and put them back on my decks after. Okay, Emma. What are you going through right now? Okay, you're going to be fearless and stand strong. That's the message. Stand up, be the warrior. Okay, just, mate, Tom, just the warrior just stands and he will deal with it, right? He's grounded. Okay, he stands strong. He's grounded. He doesn't take shit. Okay, because I've got energies of growing momentum. Okay, and to me, this card represents frustration. Okay, and we get frustrated because whatever we're dealing with is we're looking at it from a single perspective, and the reason we're looking from a single perspective is because we have an attachment to outcome. Okay, so something you're dealing with, just let go of the outcome, right? Then and let go of the outcome and how you want it to happen, and just let it happen. Okay, be the warrior and let it play out, and you'll stop being frustrated, and you'll start seeing it from another perspective, and then you'll learn, like Katerina was talking about before. That's how we learn. Okay,
surrender.
Give it to the universe. Okay, Samantha, set your sights higher. Okay, the stargazer just sees. He may live on the earth, but he can see very far with the help of his stars, right? He's a dreamer. Okay, and also he educates himself. He takes notes. He just doesn't sit back and look at the stars. He does more than that. He plots the stars. He reads the stars. Okay? So you'll need to shift your focus. Okay? Shift it back onto your dreams. Shift it back on to the big picture. Look at, there's going to be dreams out there for you, Samantha. Stuff that you want. Set your focus back on that. Okay? Then start to intend and create. Okay? So you're looking too much at your feet right now, and you're just seeing what's blocking your path. Okay? You look at the big picture, the big plan for everything. Okay? The universe has got a plan for everything. Okay? You're seeing the obstacles, and you're getting caught up in. It's easy to see the obstacles and caught up in the mundane. We all do it. But as I say, when you keep your eye on the big picture, the little stuff just seems to fall away and stops to be that much. It seems minute. When the stargazer looks up at the stars and the universe and sees how big the universe is, his problems seem insignificant, right? And it gives him hope. It lifts him up because his whole perspective changes when he looks at the stars. Right, all his dramas just feel like nothing. They just disappear almost beneath his feet because he can just see the whole universe and where everything is and how big and infinite it is. Okay, because when he takes that, all he sees is the problems in front of him. When he takes down that telescope, okay, and it's back to reality. You've got to start seeing the big picture. Why? Because the card behind it is. Look at the big picture. Okay. Refocus, Sam. Big picture, happiness, gratitude, all that. Okay. Because let the stuff around you just fall away. The insignificant stuff. It's not all insignificant, but it's just stuff that's At the end of the day, it's just stuff that needs to be done. It's just stuff. But when we give it power, we give it energy. When we focus on it, it drags us down. Please look at the big picture, Sam. Okay? Because stress just causes wrinkles. We don't want wrinkles. Or we want to go as long as possible before we get them. Okay? I hope that has helped you, Sam.
Allow yourself to receive. So open your heart to receive the help that's around you. Because sometimes we find it difficult to ask for help. So there's help around you. Open your heart and receive it. You'll be surprised.
Haven't you got 5 little helpers or 4 little helpers? Get them on disher duty. Get that, man. Just do the military thing on them. Come on, kids. I told you about my friend, and she gets her kids, all 4 of them, will take it in turns to do all the dishes, even the little ones. Right? She gets them all to do the dishes. And what they do is instead of taking 10 minutes, 5 minutes to do all the dishes, they carry on like pork chops and drag it on for 20 minutes. But half the time they just start having fun with each other. And it's funny. But they still do all the dishes because when you're cooking for like 6 or 7 people, you don't want to be cooking and doing the dishes.
No.
Kids, come in here, help Mum fold all the clothes. Oh, they will drag it. Hey, let them drag it out. You know why? Because they're just cutting into their tablet time. Okay, people.
All right.
I hope you've had a good night. We've had a good night. It's been lovely to read for you. Katerina, it's been great to have you on. That was awesome.
Thanks, as always. Yeah, it's good. It's fun.
Yep.
Get to meet everybody. Thank you for listening to me and taking my readings and all this type of stuff. Look forward to the next time.
Yep. We'll definitely have you on some more shows in the future. Okay. Thank you, people. Good night. God bless. Can I say that? What do they say? It sounds like they say on the TV show. Sounds a bit cliche, doesn't it? What's the young talent time? What do they used to say on that?
I'm not a young talent fan.
But do they have that in every country?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But all I want to say to everybody is keep going. Get up and keep going, because you never know what's around the corner. And when you stop, you might just not. You may regret it. Just get up, keep going, dust yourselves. Know that you're truly loved, and know the invisible world around you is just waiting for you to say yes, yes, and you will receive the help.
Ask and you shall receive. See you, bye. See you, people. Bye.
Bye.